channel. This is a Sit Out with Kimberly. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, to subscribe, and click on the notification bell. Here I talk about faith, I talk about health, music, and lifestyle. And of recent, like I think for the past 2 weeks, I've had my sister join us on our videos, and guys, it's been amazing, you know. And today we have her again.
Yes.
Vanessa Benson. Woo! She's the CEO of Varon Empire. You can follow her on Instagram. That's her business page, Varon Empire, and her personal page is Official Vanny. Guys, my sister gives, or she posts the slickest pictures, so you should follow her, you know, to know more about her. And you should also follow me on Instagram at /the Sit Out with /Kimberly. And also my business page is Remedy Hair. You can also, now before I go into what we have for today, I just want to say, you guys, you're amazing. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the previous videos. Like, you guys are the very best. The shares, the likes, the comments, it was so, the love is amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Let's push this, you know, this channel to a lot of countries. You know, we're going to be talking about things that you should do to have a successful 2020. To start with that, I'm going to say that there is something it has become a tradition, and it's resolutions, New Year resolutions. These are things that people come up, you know, and then they talk about resolutions. They're like, oh, I don't want to do this year. I want to start doing this year. I don't want to, you know, do certain things. And a lot of people keep to it. A lot of people don't keep to it. After the first week in January, that's the end of the New Year resolution. And they just, you know, forget about it and continue, or they go back to their default setting. I'm going to ask my sister, do you have any New Year resolutions that you've talked about at the beginning of a year and then you didn't keep to it, or you wrote down somewhere and then you didn't keep to it at the long run?
Okay, the only one I can actually remember is usually like at the beginning of every year I would say, oh, this year I want to like gain a whole lot of weight because of my sister.
Nice.
And you can see her, she looks well fed.
Of course
I look
fed.
Bunny, and of course I look skinny. Nice. Yeah. But you know, I always say, oh, I want to like eat up this year, I want to, you know, but I don't end up doing shit. I don't end up doing it. So yeah, so that's one thing I would say I have tried to keep up with, and I haven't been able to keep up with. Hopefully this year we'll try again.
Hallelujah. I pray it works. And I think for myself, my New Year's resolution that I never keep to is going to the gym more often. There was a time my dad registered me for the gym, and I only went for 1 month, and that was it. Even for the 1 month I was skipping days, and it would be like they flogged me. So I'm like, guys, I don't want this stress. So yeah, I never keep to it, but I'll be like, oh, I'll do it. Sometimes I'll do it for like a week and then I stop, you know. So yeah, so it happens to the best of us. We make up our minds to do something and then we don't keep to it. Now we're going to be giving you 10 points, things that you will do to have a productive and a successful 2022. And these are things that are proven. They are proven facts. They are things that we've also experienced and we've also had success in. We've done these things as the year goes by. We've also done them and we've seen results. So we want to share it with you guys.
Things you can do for a productive 2022. When we say productive, it's not like we've seen this year before. No, we're not vampires. We haven't been here before. But these are things that over the years we've tried to also apply them in our everyday life. And somehow, you know, really works for us and all of that. So yes, we just thought to bring this your way. It might help you if you're consistent, of course, because consistency
is key, right?
So the first one here is know exactly what you want out of life.
So talking about knowing exactly what you want, it helps you to be focused.
Yeah.
Knowing what you want helps you to keep your eye on the goal. It helps you keep your mind on the bigger picture. Okay, what do you want to achieve? That helps you to know what steps to take towards achieving this bigger picture. Because if you don't know what you want out of life, you tend to give yourself to anything that comes your way.
True.
If you don't know what you want, you can just wake up today without any direction, whatever. You can say, I'm going to Abuja. For no reason. You don't have anything to do in Abuja. You come to Abuja and then you mope around and then you go back to where you're coming from.
Yeah.
No. If the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. So you need to know exactly, what do I want to be? Who do I want to be, rather? What do I want out of my life? If I want to be a boss lady, a CEO, I know how to carry myself. If I want to be like a lady, because there is what we call, it's not just being a woman. There is a difference between being a lady, a classy lady, and actually being a woman. There is a difference. So if I want to be that kind of a lady, how do I carry myself? What are the etiquettes that I need to learn to become that lady that I want to see? So that's number one.
Okay, so number 2 says meditative thinking, not worrying.
Okay. So after when you've known what you want out of life, the next point is meditative thinking and not worrying. Now, my pastor says this explicitly, that there's a difference between worrying and actually thinking. Worrying is when you sit down, you're like, oh, what am I going to eat tomorrow? Oh, why is my life so bad? Why is everybody going ahead of me? Why is my own life like this? No, that is worrying. But meditative thinking is having a sober reflection, sitting down and actually, I want to start up a business by 2022. How do I go about it? Take, for example, my sister is a business tycoon. I look up to her when it comes to businesses and all of that. I am not a business person. But when it comes to things like that, I look up to her a lot. If I need an advice, I know I have to go and meet her and ask, okay, how do I go about this thing? She sells trips, she sells perfumes and all of that. I can easily go and meet, okay, how do I go about this? So meditative thinking helps you to plan out, okay, who should I go talk to? What financial thing what is my financial budget? What's my plan for this year? That will lead us to our third point, like, what do I need to do? How should I position myself for this? How do I set up my background for this? That is meditative thinking. Do you understand? Let's go to number 3, please.
So the third one says, sit down and plan how to achieve what.
Sit down and plan what you want to do. How do you do that? You carry a book. People, if you come to my place, you will see lots of books. Like, sometimes my sister is like, Madam, you're not crazy. Gather these things out of the way. If you see my books, I jot down a lot of ideas. It's not enough to just jot them down, but you plan on how to achieve these ideas. Okay? This year, I want to open a restaurant. Who are those people that have gone ahead of me in this area? How do I go about it? How much do I have on ground to start up this business? And what do I start with? How do I start it? For somebody who wants to open a restaurant, what do you need? What are the utensils you need? You need to sit down and plan yourself. Don't just move blindly. Don't just wake up in the morning and say, okay, I'm starting a business. You will crash land. So plan yourself well. The next point, please.
Okay, so the fourth one says, start where you are and with what you have.
Okay, I'm just going to say a little about this and then allow my sister to say briefly as well, because she has a lot of experience about this. Start where you are. I remember during the lockdown, I was preparing for an exam, so I didn't really have time to say, okay, let me do any business. My friend, she also has a YouTube channel, you can check her out as well, Eunice Daniels. She was doing lots and lots of businesses, and she was like, Kim, you should do something, you should start up something. I'm like, please, I'm not in the mood, I don't want to do it. And she was like, no, you should actually do something. So I was like, okay, what can I do? And then she was like, you should check. She added me to this business page, and she was like, okay, you should check it out, check what you want to do and pick something. So I saw earrings. I'm like, okay, I think I can do this. It doesn't look so stressful, so I think I can do that. And I started selling earrings. I was using so much money to do that. Not so much, but like a little over 10,000 to do it. I would buy and then I would resell. But as time went on, I started going to Malams to pick earrings. I bought earrings of 3,000. Yeah, you select very nice earrings of 3,000 naira, and like everything was like, I think each of a piece of it was like 250 naira.
Yeah,
and I would buy
it in secret.
Yeah, that's a secret I'm revealing to you. A piece of it was like 250, and then I'll buy it, I'll package my thing well, and then I'll sell it. You know, so you can start from where you are. You don't have to wait to have $1 million. You don't have to wait to have all the money before you start up a business. And talking about living as well, like you don't have to wait to have everything to get the right place you want to start from. You can start building a house with just one block. Start with a foundation.
We're not motivational speakers.
Exactly. Start from the big. Just start from somewhere. I'm going to allow my sister to continue from there.
Okay. When they say start where you are with what you have. Like I always tell people, when you're starting up a business, especially when you're telling somebody, okay, try to start up a business, the person might tell you, oh, I don't have money. Do you know that sometimes you don't even need money to start the business? Just to be sincere with you, sometimes you just need to, whoever you're talking to or whoever your mentor is, you can talk to the person. Most times I tell people, okay, why not, I can take pictures of my products, I can send them to you, post on your status, right? I don't need to even put the price tag on those particular ones I'm sending to you. All you will do is I'll tell you, okay, this is how much my product is worth. Now you can add maybe 500 or 1,000 on that item and you resell. When you sell, at the end of the day, whatever I have said, okay, this is what I'm taking at the end, that's what I'm going to do. The remaining balance is for you. You understand? So sometimes you don't even need physical cash to start up that business. And then sometimes even if you want to, okay, I want to buy this product, I want to, trust me, you won't just sit down and then money comes to you from heaven.
Yeah.
It's not done. You have to put in effort as well. A lot of people that know me out there, they'll be like, Vanessa, you don't rest. Yes, I don't rest. You know why? Because if I put food on my table,
nobody's gonna pay the bill.
And the bills has to be paid and
they're
sorted.
piling up.
You can't just sit down there and say, oh, I don't have money to start up a business. Oh, I have just 5,000. Oh, I have just 10,000. Oh, I can. Why not start little?
Right.
When it comes to my thrift business, I tell you, with as little as 5,000, as little as 10,000, you can start up a thrift business.
That was
That's it. You don't have to start. I remember back then I buy the pack of the perfume for her, 5,000-10,000, and she sells. Whatever she gets from it, she uses it to buy again.
To invest.
So that's how it goes. That's how businesses grow. You don't just get 2 million out of a business today.
Right.
That's not what's it called? That's like not a legit business, basically. It's the little you have. 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, as little as that, you can start up a business for yourself.
Yeah, and packaging is everything.
Exactly. Be it perfumes, be it clothing. Like this shirt I'm wearing, it's 1,500. Yes, and it's from my store. It's one of the men's shirts I sell. Men's corporate shirt I sell. Yes, that is what fashion is about. It's not about you taking, what every other person isn't saying and turning it into what you want.
Yeah, right.
You understand? So basically that's it. Yes, but if I go out, nobody will know that the shirt is 1,500.
I'm talking about fashion, really. I just want to give a shout out to Deborah Enencher. I find her fashion sense really weird and interesting. I love the way she dresses. Like, I wouldn't dress like that, but like the fact that she's not bothered what other people think. I really love her for that.
What she has and making good use of it.
Making something unique out of it. You don't see her kind of dressing on a regular, So I a shout out to Deborah above your means. That's my closing remark. Do not live above your means. Thank you so much, guys, for sitting pretty with us today. And
don't forget to like,
to subscribe, and click on the notification bell.
Very important.
Guys, please, let's share these videos. Tell your friends to subscribe. Don't be stingy with wisdom, guys.
But this is all shared now. Somebody else needs it.
Exactly. Love you guys. Peace out.